Hey Aries, I am hearing don't compromise. You have done something pretty miraculous when others see this, when it starts to come into you. And you have worked hard for something, and Source, even though you were dreaming big in your mind, what's coming is so much bigger than that. And they want you to know there are going to be those who are going to play on your heartstrings with guilt trips and what are you doing? They don't want you to compromise your future for these people. This is something you have worked hard for, you are about to attain, and it is full success. 44 on the clock, as I said that. Full on success. So you just got the self-respect and worthiness card and focus on your health. So I'm hearing you have learned to... Let me hear that again. There is some need for you to work on your self-worth and respect of self. And it's the way you are treating your body right now. They're wanting you... I heard mind, heart, soul. So whatever is happening in the mind, the heart, soul, there's a little bit of a vibrational mismatch. It's okay. That's okay. Because as you focus on your health, there's something about kicking a habit that you have, kicking an old pattern to the curb, this pattern, what is this? This is a pattern, there's a pattern of self-sabotage. And Source doesn't want you sabotaging yourself anymore. You've worked too hard to dismantle all of the trauma and drama you had to deal with in your life. They don't want you carrying that in your body anymore. So they want you to drink more water. You know what? I'm hearing something about wetness. Or not wetness, dampness. I'm so sorry. Dampness. So if your tongue, one way to tell this would be if your tongue has the split down the middle, if it looks like it's kind of folding over or has white stuff on there, there's excess dampness within your body. And I'm hearing you're going to step into a lot of new skills where you can, like homeopathic, holistic healing approaches to that. So this is just quick. One to do right here in between your pinky, this nice little area here up to your wrist right here. Take your thumb and you want to press in between pretty hard. Sometimes it'll feel like it hurts and you just want to rub there. You want to do that for like 3 minutes. That's going to help break up the dampness that you're feeling. Rubbing right there for 3 minutes. And there's also a place, sorry to do this, there's also a place on your leg. Sorry guys. Your ankle bone. They want you 3 fingers up. Okay, 3 fingers up, and then right here, just all the way up the leg until you get to the point up in here. And you want to do that for 3 minutes as well. Sorry about hiking my leg up there, y'all. But they wanted me to do it for you. So there's something about, like, stuff like that is coming up. Healing your meridians through certain techniques. There's a lot of different techniques. They want you to research that, though. They want you to do more research into that type of stuff. So there's a lot of toxins running through someone's body. Actually, they're saying quite a few people not realizing it. Toxins running through your body based on chemicals that you've had in food, chemicals you've had maybe through medicines. What? This is interesting, but I just heard finding out the truth hurts but frees me. Something about, like, it's like I knew this is what the problem was. There's something about all of this being trapped in based on a faulty mindset over something that's caused a lot of fear or stress or worry that you had to deal with in the past. So it's caused your body to, it just... You know how it is. You get a headache when you go through something, you're stressed out, and you ignore that you're stressed out and you don't take a break, then you start to get tension headaches or body aches or possibly falling, something like that. That is your body showing you it's a little bit of out of alignment. They are saying this won't take long to do. And something about, I'll say it again. Something about next week and you being a powerhouse. Something big and dramatically shifts for you next week. Why is it next week? I'm hearing superstar. Honestly, what? Oh, shoot, it is. Yeah, superstar. So, you're being noticed. You're being noticed by a lot of individuals, not recognizing or realizing how many people have been watching you. And they're really impressed with what you've done. They're impressed with your intelligence. And a bit intimidated and scared because they don't know what to expect from you. It's like you're a mystery. You're an enigma. And that can scare people when they don't know how to deal with you or approach you. Okay, so this is interesting. The focus on your health card. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I need to sit up because the Knight of Swords came out mostly in reverse here on the focus on your health. So the Knight of Swords in reverse, that's the crazy faulty minds, fear, stress, worry, pain. And this is what I'm hearing. If you have had fear over something and you're worried about it coming back around, it's coming back around differently in your favor. And you don't have to worry. In the past, it didn't go in your favor. So those are your expectations right now. And that's what they're asking you to let go of. The harshness, the brass conversations, the fighting, whether it's a mental war you're having in here that is like coming out with other people and conversation, or you're having these types of like just stressful things where you feel like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. You are about to have a major breakthrough. Don't quit at the finish line because of this. All right. So I love this. I just looked down and saw what was there. Okay. You had the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then it says focus on your health. So they are really wanting you to focus on your mind. It is huge. I'm hearing, listen to Abraham Hicks' teachings. They will help you with very practical tools on how to focus your brain. When I first found them, I was in such a dark and low place. I felt so unlovable. So unlovable. And I remember I'd go to work every day and I was sitting there at my desk, and I couldn't take it. I was listening to music all day trying to make myself feel, I wasn't like this. And the very first time I listened to it, I turned around to my coworker and I'm like, Pam, I don't know what I just listened to. I don't know what I just heard, why this woman is referring to herself as Abraham. I don't get it, but oh my God, I feel so good. And she was like, well, good, keep listening. And it was like from that point on, I took off. And here's the thing. You are about to take off in a new way. And you had to go through some tumultuous times, and it was to toughen you. It was to make you strong, to show yourself that you could pick yourself up again, to show yourself that you could use your voice and command what you want to the universe and to others. Stand up for who you are. There's something about people tend to love when they can put you in a place of fear, stress, or worry. Because if they keep you in fear, they keep you from finding your true value. They keep you from finding your strength. But when you start questioning things and you start speaking up and speaking out for yourself, they never wanted that to happen. And it is happening. And you have a very powerful voice. a voice that everybody wants to hear. I don't know on what platform or where you're going, but you have something very valuable inside, and someone out there is viewing you as a superstar because of that. They're recognizing what you can bring to the table. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here. I got my mic right here, and it's like that red light keeps catching me out of the corner of my eye, freaking me out. Here. See if I can get it out of the way. So you go from the Knight of Swords in reverse, and here's where you end up. You end up with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is interesting because all day today, I have seen, if I saw one, I saw a million double, triple, quadruple sevens. I was reading a book, and I was on page 777 at 7:07, and then as I put the book down, because I was sitting at a light and I just wanted to flip through the front, I just went like that. The card in front of me had 7777. The card next to it had 77. I mean, it was just everywhere. I was looking like, what? And that is about spiritual awakening and stepping into some new gifts and power. I am hearing you are somebody on the precipice of cracking the code to, say again. You are on the precipice of cracking the codes to the divine realm where you can think it and literally make it happen. Like manifest. Matrix type of stuff. You know the movie? when she takes the spoon and she can bend its form. So that's what I'm getting. Is you're going through some type of spiritual awakening over the next week, and it's like almost like you won't feel like you can recognize yourself because there's something new that's awakening inside of you. It's unlocking and permanently. They're saying before, like you've dabbled in something here or you've had some things happen, but there's something about you expanding your spirituality, and as you do that, it is just natural for you to stand in your power as the Queen of Swords. She can set boundaries. She's logical and she can listen to people and she can have fair judgment. So you literally went from the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is the brash harshness that fell on the focus on your health card, to the Queen of Swords. And they're telling me there's like a big transformation where you're just going to see, feel, and hear this shift in the next week. There's a big shift coming for you, okay? They want me to leave it there, so that's what I'm going to do, Aries. Peace and love.